Hello friends and welcome back to the Friendly Farm. I'm your host MagicManMo and I've got one pumpkin I'm excited to look at. We still need a fifth golden pumpkin and I'm really hoping that throughout the last couple of episodes I haven't forgotten that. Silver, so freaking close. There's only a few days left in the season and I want 5 pumpkins, golden variety, so I can finish the quality crops bundle. Welcome back to Stardew Valley, guys. I'm always very excited to play this. I've done a little bit of organizing inside before I started the episode, so I've got a little bit more chest organization. The chest organization I've been complaining about, I went ahead and I need to just have something else in my hands here, like a tool or something, so I don't keep trying to eat my corn. I did a little bit of organization. I kept complaining about how I needed to do that and I hadn't done it. Now I've done it, so I've got a little bit more organization. There's a couple things I'm not super satisfied yet, but I don't know where I want to put some chests, but they're not maxed out like they are. Like, I'm not upset with what I have, but I might come up with a better plan down the road. You know how it goes. I got some maple syrup. That's always exciting. Let's check our fruit cave. The number one thing that I want to do on this day, ooh, is that an orange? It is. Do I need to turn in an orange at the community center? I don't think I've ever had an orange yet. I do need to turn in this maple syrup, though. Okay. Well, I'll do that. I'm gonna put that right there so I don't forget about it. It'll be its own separate thing. I don't have any mushrooms right over there. We need to knock out this forest really bad, but the number one thing I actually want to do today is get those 10 salmon, and I'm pretty sure I can get those from the river. I don't know the times or whether or not they can be done in the rain. I'm gonna hope that I can do them in the rain. I don't need an orange, and this is a silver star, so I'm gonna sell that for some cash. Things with stars, I basically just sell outright for cash, just to give myself a quick influx of stuff. All the other stuff I'm slowly turning into things. I guess we do have a couple of seeds and I've got a couple things to put away, so I can show you. I haven't done much. I've just moved some things. So our veggies and stuff are still over here. That hasn't changed at all. So of course corn's going in here. I think we have quite a bit of corn. Yeah, we got 28 corn, which we're doing pretty well about. We've also got, let's see here, a yam can go in here. Is this sorted? Yeah, I need one more golden pumpkin. I think I was hanging on to a couple silver just in case I got like a quest for a pumpkin or two. That's the only reason those are still there, but I'm okay with selling the one that we did. That's totally fine. This is our flowers over here. We got quite a few sunflowers. I actually don't know what I can do with flowers besides making bouquets. And honestly, giving people like just random bits of food and stuff seems to be more effective than wasting 5 whole flowers on a single bouquet. Because I could just give people a single flower, you know, unless bouquets are worth like a lot more like friendship points or whatever. I don't super duper see the point in making bouquets. Someone can tell me down in the comments, actually, if you know like a really good reason to do bouquets instead of like individual flowers, let me know, because I would be curious to know. I've actually got a couple of gold things in here I didn't realize. I got a golden melon. Oh, is that part of our... Oh, I think that's part of our quality. If we don't get this 5th pumpkin, I gotta save that golden melon for spring. Okay, so we're gonna save that one just in case. I don't need the salmon berry. Is there a reason? No, I don't think so. I was just thinking for a second, like, is there a reason I was keeping these starred fruits? I think I may have shoved them in here at one point in time because I was in like a hurry and couldn't be bothered or something. I got so many blackberries. That is definitely going to be made into preserves and stuff. But anyway, I'm going to sell that stuff. We do have an official seeds. I'm going to worry about that fish later. I do have an official seeds chest now. This is our seeds chest. I made this. This is brand new. It does seeds and fertilizer, as you can see, so that I can quickly actually see what I have instead of it being shoved into just any old chest. We do have some winter seeds, these powder melon seeds, and mixed seeds. So apparently you can grow stuff in the winter. We'll have a little bit of a winter garden, probably not much because that's all I've seen so far. Mixed seeds, I don't know if they will grow in the winter or not. We're gonna find out. This is gonna be my test. I did put my coffee bean in here. Actually, I don't remember if I have coffee beans in my veggies. I'll check that in a minute. But I figure at least one coffee bean in the seeds chest would be fantastic so that if we need to grow some. When does coffee grow? I feel like it was summer, right? Spring or summer, so we can get that started in the spring. This chest is officially my resources and artifacts chest. So obviously like moss, stone, wood, that kind of thing, batteries, but also our artifacts. And I don't know what to do with our coral, so that's just being shoved in here as well. I put all of our algae and sea jelly and stuff into the fridge for now because we can technically eat it, but the fridge is getting full. And this is our just clothes, tools, and decorations chest, just stuff that I need to put somewhere. Now, I've got a couple of eggs on me. We are not selling these eggs. I'm turning them slowly but surely all into mayonnaise. Those are going to go in there for now on account of my mayonnaise machine being in operation. We're going to go ahead and shove this stuff that I don't think, pray to the gods above, that I didn't need any of that because we are selling it. I'm also selling smoked periwinkle. We cooked it. I'm going to sell it. I'm going to sell 14 of my 24 mayonnaise because I have an ungodly number of mayonnaise, and I simply just do not eat food nearly often enough to need that much. I do want to have that much for when we go into the mines and start fighting things and need health and all that stuff, but I do have plenty of food as it is. I'm bringing along with me some fish stew so that I can go fishing. Like I said, I almost never use energy. I don't have full energy, so I'm going to fish for a while until I get low on energy, eat this, and get +3 fishing, and hopefully get some salmon. And we'll run this maple syrup over to the community center, and it's only 9:30! I did spend like the first hour in game like just doing my chest organization. I'm so glad that time pauses while I've got a chest open because I spent a lot of time staring at the screen thinking, where do I want to put everything that will make sense to me, not just now, but also in the future. That's always what I try to think about when I'm organizing my stuff. It's like, what am I going to know in the future? Like this has to be future-proofed to some degree, or there will be no point. Maple syrup for the chef's bundle. I think this could have also gone to the artisan bundle, unless we've already done it. Hang on. I think, is it the pantry, spring crops, animal, quality crops? This is not an animal product. It wasn't there, and we may have already done it. It was in crafts, exotic, foraging, fish, vault, bulletin boards where I'm at right now. Okay, so I think there was another spot we could have done maple. I don't remember where, but I think we've already done that. So that's halfway there. Whoa, living on a chef. We got the fiddlehead fern. Is that a thing you cook? Sounds like a thing you grow. Maki roll and a truffle. Truffle also sounds like a thing you grow. I might need... Can you get pigs in this game? I actually don't know 100% if you can get pigs. I know you can get a barn, and I know you can get cows. That's just disappointing. Look at that. I do need to go fishing, so I guess I'll just pick this river. Oh, that's what I was going to do before I left the farm. We have plenty of bait, but I was going to make some more before I left. It's fine. We should have plenty for today. I was just going to look at how much... Oh, I was going to make another topper. My topper is about to bust. I think the trap bobber is the one I have in there right now, which slows down fish escaping. I think what I would really like to give a shot to is the bite rate. The spinner would be really nice. 2 iron bars there. Or even the barbed hook would be nice to try. It says it works best on slow and weak fish, which isn't the one that I have issue with anyway, but... The cork bobber is probably the just objectively best generalist bobber. It increases the size of your fishing bar. So it doesn't do any crazy fancy stuff. It just increases your bar a bit. So generalist speaking, that's pretty good. And sonar is great if you're looking for something specific and don't want to waste your time. That costs hardwood though, and I still don't really have hardwood. There's a couple things that we do need to check out that I don't remember if we know how to get through. I have a copper axe, and I don't know if I need steel or not. There is, and maybe it's a pickaxe. I don't remember if it's a rock, a log, or something else. Remember in Cindersnap Forest, I've been told that that might be where I can get some hardwood, is that over in that bonus area... If I can get over there, to the west of Cindersnap Forest, to the north of Gunther's, there's like a little pathway that we completely forgot about, or at least I forgot about. There's that. There's a boulder somewhere else, I'm pretty sure. Or is it boulder? No, I think there's also... Where else haven't I been? I gotta look at my map real quick, actually. Got a shad. I want salmons, though. There is the spa. The spa path is open. This question marks, we haven't unlocked this. I don't remember. I think this is the bridge that's out. I think we can do that in the community center. I think I've seen that bridge repair. And yeah. See question marks. Yeah, there's a Cindersnap thing. Or, I mean, this is Cindersnap, I think. But there's something over here. And this desert where I believe Emily's friend lives. So we gotta... I think the desert is the bus in the community center, which requires... Is that the vault? Is that the one that needs all the money? That's gonna be really annoying, because that's gonna be a lot of... I do have a lot of money on me, but I want to build like a barn and get some animals and stuff. I don't know when we're gonna do that. I don't have much hay. Oh, that's what we should have done. It's Tuesday. I need to go get some wheat. You think it's already the 23rd? It's not really wheat that I need. Does wheat have a chance of dropping hay, or do I just keep making that up in my brain? In my brain, I think that if I go buy wheat, I can farm it for hay. No, I think I gotta buy grass. I think I gotta buy grass, and then that can give me hay. Marnie sells hay. I just would rather use as much of what I have. I'm not catching any salmon. Salmon, I'm pretty sure, is a river fish. I'm gonna give the waterfall another shot. And that's just because that feels like that makes sense. Right? Salmon are known for fishing themselves up waterfalls, right? That's a thing, right? There's nothing that has made me second guess what I know about nature than Stardew Valley. Like it's crazy how I'm playing this and I'm like, what do I know about fish? What do I know about like vegetables? What do I know about any of this? Why am I dumb? These are all things that I think like a 7-year-old should know. And I'm double guessing myself. That's a salmon! Let's go! Waterfall's the place! I'm not crazy after all. I'm not crazy. There is salmon in this freaking place. Shad. I am gonna increase my fishing skill when I eat this stew. I didn't want to eat the stew when I had still so much energy. What time is it? It's like almost 1. I don't know how late I'll be able to catch salmon. If it's a day fish, night fish, I actually don't know. I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna eat it. I don't know if that was a little bit of a waste energy-wise, but fishing doesn't take a ton of energy, and we have quite a bit of energy, so we might as well, right? We might as well take advantage while we can, while we've got the daylight to burn, because the more salmon I can get, which salmon must be fairly rare. I think how many days did I have to do this quest? Smallmouth bass. I need 10 salmon in 6 days, so salmon must be fairly rare. I couldn't tell if I could actually yeet this into the waterfall. It looks like it diagonaled me, so I don't think I can. I was just curious. I also need to go look and see if there's any more bobbers. Salmon, let's go! Any more bobbers that we've unlocked from Willie's? I don't know how we unlock new bobbers. If I did know, I've just forgotten. I've just assumed that from playing the game, getting achievements, just catching fish, more bobbers will unlock. I assume that's it. I don't think it's... Ooh, walleye. New record, it looks like. I'm pretty excited to catch a bunch of fish, too. We need to go to the mines and go buck wild on... Ooh, hello, what are you? You're trying to get away from me. Go buck wild on collecting coal, specifically, because I want to cook all this fish. I think that's going to be a really good cash cow for us. Catfish, new record. I'm going to move down a little bit since I can't see the records and stuff. I'd like to make a second fish cooker, probably. Well, then I go back and forth on that, River Jelly. I go back and forth on that. I don't know if I want a second fish cooker or not. The one that we have does cook fish quickly, but like it's just long enough for me to like, if I'm going to be hanging... Nice! I think we're halfway there. I think it cooks quickly enough that like if I hang around the house for long enough, I can just sit at home and basically cook fish all day. But like it's slow enough that I'd run out of things to do at the house. You know what I mean? Nice! This is crazy. Bring on the salmon. Apparently 2:20 p.m. Apparently 2 p.m. is the time for salmon right here in this spot. I need to remember this forever and always. The only fish that I can remember is like largemouth bass, is like the mountain lake, or at least that's the only place I think I've ever caught one. Smallmouth is like, I think any catfish is here too. Nice. I think smallmouth bass is any freshwater. That's what it seems like. I catch a lot of smallmouth. And then, of course, there's, like, sardines and stuff that are in the ocean, but... Walleye, we're catching a lot of good stuff here. I think a walleye is good stuff. I'm going to say walleye is good stuff. I do want to go to Robin's, but I think she's closed on Tuesdays, so I didn't even try today. Because she goes to that dance thing in Pierre's. I really should have looked to see if there's any seeds I want to buy before the end of the season. I mean, I know, like, we're getting close to the end of the season, but we do have, like, 4 to 5 days. I think the wheat would have been 4 days. I should have counted how many empty spots I had and just bought wheat for all of it. Because I think it takes 4 days. It would have been done definitely by the 28th, and then we could have harvested a bunch of wheat. I don't have a mill yet, which would be pretty exciting if I had something to do with that wheat. I've just been collecting wheat for the day that I can. That day is coming, though, my friends. I'm hoping winter will be a big season for upgrading tools, for building things. But I gotta collect a bunch of money to make that happen. Hey, Sebastian, you want to come down and hang out with my rubber ducky? My rubber ducky. My dubber rucky. You want to see my dubber rucky? Well done. Especially my hoe and my watering can. That's what I'm really excited to upgrade. I only caught 4 salmon. Oh my gosh. I feel like I was getting them left and right, but I think that's just because I was getting really excited about the prospect of how many of them I was catching. Ooh, hello. Come back here, you. Ooh. Ooh. You're fighting. This might be a salmon. It might be. Oh, the catfish. Catfish is kind of rare, too, and kind of hard to get. I think we've had to try to catch catfish before, and I think I failed. It might have been a different fish, but I think it was catfish. Oops. But now we know where to get catfish. If I don't get a perfect, you know, sometimes I like just get off a little bit. If I don't get a perfect catch, does that decrease what? No, there's that trapper, whatever. There's that topper that tells you what fish is on the line. So I think it determines what fish is on the line. Nice. What fish is on the line the moment like it hits. I just don't know. Maybe whether or not you catch it perfect or not. Maybe that determines partially the quality of the fish, maybe? See, that's a perfect, because it never left the green zone. I don't know what that affects. It's so mysterious. The game doesn't really tell you. Stardew Valley, very mysterious. A game of mystery and discovery. See, this is probably a catfish. Because it gave me a little bit of trouble. Not a lot of trouble, but a little bit. What'd I tell you? What'd I frickin' tell you? I'm becoming a fish whisperer. How much more time on this do I have? So much time. Yeah, because the time it gives you, it was like 16 minutes. That is 16, like, IRL minutes. Which makes sense, the way it's listed. But I know at one point in time, looking at timers, I'm like, I don't know, especially the smaller timers. Like, the coffee is like a minute and like 15 seconds or something. But like, when we first got our first coffee, I was like, is that like a minute 15 IRL? Is that like an hour and 15 minutes in game? Oh, we unlocked a new level in fishing. I wouldn't be upset if eating the fish stew gave me 16 in-game hours of fishing plus 3. I wouldn't be upset with that either. That would have been pretty good too. 16 IRL minutes is not bad either. But I mean, either way, either or really. All I know is that you can kind of cheese in-game time a little bit. Just because I can pause time because time is not moving while I'm doing this. So like that would last a lot longer. Actually, I don't know. That's a catfish. I don't know if while I'm in that, if that timer is going down or not. I haven't checked. Jewels of the Sea. Fishing treasure chests have a chance to yield roe. That's fish eggs, baby. And I got some copper ore. Nice. Well, hey. We're gonna learn that. We're gonna make ourselves some caviar. Maybe. I assume that's gotta be a cooking recipe, right? I don't know what's in caviar. Is that just like fish eggs and like salt? Like what is caviar? It's fish eggs, which is roe, I think. I'm not making that up, right? That's not just information that I've believed forever. I'm not wrong about that, Emma. I could be. But roe is fish eggs. And so is caviar. So I'm just going to put 2 and 2 together and say there must be a cooking recipe for caviar. And I don't think I know it, but we should learn it. Oh, I don't have any roe. Oh, come back here. Catfish. And now I need to get a treasure chest. I want to get some roe. I want to see what it looks like. I want to see what roe is. What roe be. I want to sing. I want to be the very best fisherman there ever was. I'm so sorry, everybody, that all we're doing this entire day is fishing at the waterfall. I'm so. How's your guys' days going? I want this. Nice. I want to see if we get it. Hang on. This is exciting. Salmon, let's go. And geodes and copper. No roe, but I'll take it. I will take it. For now. I will accept this gift. For now. You better watch yourself, though. Oh, did we have a quest at Pierre's I could have picked up? I'm gonna be really... Tiger trout, new record. I'm gonna be really mad if I go to Pierre's and there's like a fishing quest that I could have been doing. Like, oh, catch 3 catfish. And I've like already done it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be a little upset if that's true. Did we even run by Pierre? No, we didn't. I still need to go to the community center before I go home tonight. Hello? Okay, the game froze for a second. That was weird. That was kind of... I don't know if you guys picked up on that or not. I don't know if it will have picked up, but that was weird. I was scared. I was like, don't crash on me. I'd have to do all of that organization again. I need 3 more salmon. Which wouldn't be hard now that I know how I want to organize. It wouldn't be hard to do if it crashed, but it would just be annoying. And I'd have to do all this fishing again. That would be the most annoying. It'd be like, if the game crashed and I reloaded, that would be the time where it's like, oh yeah, by the way, not a single salmon is biting today. I'm actually getting low on energy. We might not catch all of our... How's my bait looking? 21. Oh my god, we did go through like 45-ish bait. This has been a very productive fishing day, though, I have to admit. Salmon? No, bream. The bream and salmon do look very similar. I've never had Stardew Valley crash, and Stardew Valley doesn't seem like an overly difficult game to run, so I don't know what it would take to crash Stardew Valley. Like, as far as I can tell, it's been pretty bugless. I can't remember any real bugs that I've actually seen happen. It runs really smoothly any other time. It's not trying to do anything like crazy, like throw 10 million things at you at once, really. Walleye, nice. I don't know what it would take. I think your computer would have to crash before the game actually crashed. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you are, but you really like the bottom. This is a bottom fish. This fish is a bottom. Catfish. All right, it's starting to get late. I might not be able to catch any more salmon. Like, we're officially like in the like dusk or evening section of that little pie slice up there. I think night, like that last pie slice might start around 10. Maybe. Yeah, that feels about right, because I think it's almost halfway there. It's getting close to 9, yeah. I kind of want to keep fishing anyway, since I'm here, but I'm worried about being out of bait. Do I have any bug meat to make more bait? I hope so. That's the other reason I need to go to the mines. I might do that tomorrow. It's supposed to rain tomorrow too. I might go to the mines for bug meat and coal. I'll have to look. That's just a me quest. That's just a thing that I want to get. I definitely want to keep fishing while I have access to my +3 fishing, but I'm almost out of energy. So I guess I should have waited a little skosh bit longer. Got 16 energy. We can go a little bit. I'm at 9. I used like 7 energy to do that. If I'm not mistaken, I might be mistaken. Do I slow down movement if I get super low? One more shot. This has to be it. I got 2. I can't pass out. Ah, that's lame. Am I any slower when I'm this tired? I don't think so. Actually, it looks like I'm fine, right? I think I'm moving about the same. That was a really good haul. We got 7 out of 10. Oh, I thought we had 8. I must be thinking of a bream. We got 7 out of 10. We know where to get salmon. I don't know if salmon even fishes this late. It probably doesn't. But since we had that fishing food, I just wanted to take advantage of that. Why am I here? Oh, no, wait. We've already done this. That was the maple syrup. Right. Look at all this stuff we did get, though. It's pretty sick. Do I need to turn any of it in? Community center? Just while I'm here? No, it doesn't look like it. I can go turn in that trash in my recycler back at home. Should I take the northern path, see if there's any forageables, actually, just while we're here? That little section north of my farm often has little bits and bobs to pick up. And sometimes they're over here too. We're not like super rushing. Oh yeah, and I can check this, I guess, while I'm here. Nice, crayfish. Because I would be devastated if I found out. I think loading this doesn't cost energy. I would be devastated if I loaded that and immediately like died. There's a chub frenzy that I'm not interested in. I would be if not for the fact that I would perish. I would explode. Yeah, here we go, some hazelnuts. Yeah, I was thinking of a boulder, but that was the spa. It's like, this was where that boulder was. There was an earthquake that did that. We need to swing by Cinder Snap so I can remember what on earth is there that I'm thinking of in my head. I think it's a log, but I don't know if that's a community center thing. I don't think so. What do we unlock from the community center? Hang on. Greenhouse, which might be this thing. I actually don't know. This could be the greenhouse that we need to unlock. Bridge repair. I think that goes to that question marks over to the east of the mines. Glittering boulder. No, there is a glittering boulder somewhere. Where did I see a boulder? Where have I seen a boulder? I don't know. Am I making that up in my brain? I don't know where this is. There's a glittering boulder somewhere that needs removed. Bus repair. That's the vault. Yeah, that's going to be a while. Reward on the bulletin board is just friendship, which, I mean, is probably the weakest of all of the things to do. I mean, I can get friendship just over time by yapping at people. But yeah, there you go. That's the things. I don't see anything about the Cinder Snap Forest area, which is fine. Yeah, see, I could have filled this up with some wheat. Yeah, I'm not even doing anything with this. It's too late. I guess we're not going to be planting any more crops because Pierre's is closed and I just kind of refuse to go to JoJo's. So by the time Pierre is open again, it'll be like Thursday, which would be the 25th. So yeah, there's going to be nothing I can do anyway. This is not my forgeable chest. This is for my hazelnut. And I guess I could sell that hazelnut. I got a bunch of starred hazelnuts in here we don't need. So I'm going to take those. Probably the same with these mushrooms. I've got a lot of mushrooms. Maybe we'll have a recipe or something I can do with them at some point. Like, I got 23 red mushrooms. Can I put a mushroom in a preserve jar and do something? I would like to get, if I can put forageables in a preserve jar, and I think I can, then I kind of want 3 preserve jars. One for veggies, one for fruits, one for forageables. I don't think I can put flowers in one. Have I tried that? I actually don't remember if I've even tried that. I need to try that just to find out for sure. So the hazelnuts and the mushrooms. I got this trash that is going in my recycler right there. And the fish situation, because I'm trying to cook them all, and because cooking them does preserve their stars, I'm trying to, so long as I have the room for it in my chest, I'm gonna keep all the fish and cook them all. Slowly but surely. I'm gonna go ahead and pick these up, I guess. Let's get, what else can I get cooking? I'm gonna grab an extra coal for the fishing thing here in a second. We've got some copper, some gold. I got a little bit of iron. Let's get a little bit of copper and get a little bit of iron. I don't remember what all we need to upgrade, but there you go. There you go. That's a cooked periwinkle. But let's take a look at what we got going on here. Let's put in just all of our fish, see what will fit. And then we can decide what we're cooking. Sort that. Let's see here. I've got 2 tiger trouts and one's a gold, so that'll, if I cook that one, that'll free up a slot. Let's do it that way. Get in there. Yeah. Get some mayonnaise. Nope. Get some mayonnaise. Yup. Throw that in there. I'm going to throw the river jelly in here and the algae. Again, like I said, these are in here for now because I can technically eat them. And the sea jelly does give me +1 fishing, so I could eat that tomorrow to help me with the salmon if I'm doing salmon tomorrow. I might not be, though. Oh, I had one more walleye on me. I didn't even realize. My bad. It's getting late. Oh, I know it's getting late. I'm going to put these on. You'll notice I'm also not carrying the slingshot with me anymore. I just don't use it. I just don't use it. It doesn't need to be with me. I've got a pretty cool obsidian edge sword. I'm pretty happy with that, you know? You know what I'm saying? It's pretty cool already. I love my anglerfish. Hi, angler. I need to name you. How many fish can I fit in here? Is that, it looks like maybe 4 or 5 slots. When I bought the aquarium, it might have told me. It is George's birthday tomorrow. We need to bring something to George, by the way. We gotta do that. Level 9 fishing, is that where we're at? We've got a magnet that we can make. And we've got sea foam pudding as a cooking recipe. That might finally be a use for it. Look at all this sweet money we've made. Oh, baby. What was our best? 440 on that pumpkin. Pumpkins are just great. They're just awesome. Now, they can only be grown in the fall, and they take forever to get started. So you need to be like on that day one to get a bunch of pumpkins. But you can. Very valuable. Let's pet Garfield. I do have a spot, actually. I think I've got, this is so random, but I think I have another houseplant. I do, it's right there. Do I have any other deck? I've got a rare crow that I'm gonna put outside eventually. I'm not too worried about it right now, but I wanna put this plant here. We got room for like one more thing to go there, maybe, in the future. Let's grab that stuff, throw that in there. Let's grab 3 coal. Let's grab, I don't have enough iron anymore. I've got, I'll make the rest of my copper. Actually, I really don't need, I got 33 copper, never mind. Let's grab 10 gold. Gold takes longer to do anyway. I was just thinking we'll go through it while we've got it, but honestly, doesn't really need to be done. Tomorrow is gonna be beautiful sunny day. Our fortune teller. Welcome back to Welwick's Oracle. If you seek hidden knowledge of the future, well, you've come to the right place. Okay, we're back. Sorry for the cut in the recording, everybody. I don't think we're missing anything. Sorry for the cut in the recording, but I noticed that my recording software said that it stopped recording a while ago. So I panicked and checked. Everything's fine, but that moment where I said that everything looked like it froze for a second, that must have been a bug in my computer. It looked like I lost like 30 minutes or 25 minutes of recording. I didn't, thankfully, but I had to check. So what were we doing? I've got a beer now. I've got a, what I have, that's a beer, pale ale. I think, didn't I just put, yeah, I've got a pale ale over here. They sell it? What's it worth? I'll keep 1. So we've got 1. We're gonna sell this fish for sure. Let's see, what other fish do we want to cook now? What do we have that are like duplicates? Like we got a couple of bream. Actually, we got 1 silver chub. Let's sell, not sell, but cook that. So we can open up another slot in here. Nice. I do like how a clam is considered a fish. That just feels wrong. And same thing with snail. That just feels wrong to me. It just feels so silly. Well, let's do that. We've got a keg that's ready for action, so I'm gonna make some more beer. I keep forgetting that I only have 1 preserve jar. I really do need to make more. What do they take? A keg takes some wood, some copper, some iron, some oak resin. A keg would not be difficult to do. A bee, not a bee house. We have a bee house. I want a preserve jar. There it is. Some wood, stone, coal. Easy. These things are easy. What I would like to do, and I'm thinking about this, it'll be a little bit annoying to do this, but what I want to do is actually move this stuff into its own separate, like, shack, its own, like, building, its own, like, shed, whatever. You know, Robin sells the just regular buildings just for whatever purpose you want them to have. I would like to get one of those and have a building doing preserve jars and kegs and then anything else that I want to put in there. And that's like its own thing. This way, this can be just my living space instead of my working space as well. You know what I mean? Was there anything else that I was doing in here before I got horribly distracted? I don't think so. Our luck, by the way, is neutral. Oh, we did get some honey. Look at that, wild honey. It's a sweet syrup produced by bees. Is this our first honey jar? It might be, or it might be our second. We might have turned one into the community center because it's not highlighting. We might have had one of these already before. I can't remember, but we've got some honey. I'll take some torches. Let's go put that away for now. Honey is an artisan good. I'm gonna put it in the fridge for now. Where do I want to put torches? Torches are gonna go not in here, to be honest. They're gonna probably go in here. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes the most sense. Yeah, I've got some in there already. We're gonna figure out what we want to do with all those torches eventually. Let's put our honey in here for now. This is getting pretty full. Oh, wait, is our mayonnaise ready? It is. I think I meant to do that last night. Hello? Well, is that phone still ringing? It is. Who's calling me? Yeah. Yeah. Who's calling me? Hello? This is Vincent. Do you have any piggies on your farm? I do not. Okay, I gotta go. Click. Was that your attempt at a prank call? For real, for real? Was it? That's kind of funny. You're funny, Vincent. You a funny boy. You funny lad. We're gonna stick that in there. What can we get out of the farm right now? I'm sure my chickens would have loved to eat that grass, but I needed a shot at some hay. Got some sunflowers. The seeds we're not gonna plant. That will have to be next season. Yeah, our farm is going to be pretty bleak. It's going to be pretty empty. But we're winding down the season is what we're doing. So it kind of checks out. The corn is great. Corn can be grown like in the summer. It lasts so long. It makes so much stuff. I don't think the corn is super valuable. I don't think it's like giving us like crazy bank rolling money or anything like that. But no, I don't want to eat the eggplant. I want the hay. Give me the hay. It's so hard to click on the hay. I said, hey, what a wonderful kind of day where the chickens work and play or something like that. I don't know. What's the Arthur? Was that Arthur? What theme song was that? I feel like it was Arthur. Give me those mushroomies. Can I preserve jar or keg mushrooms? What would that do for me? Preserve jar, I would believe. Keg, probably not, right? Would that be crazy? That'd be crazy. So I don't know where I'd want to put the extra shack. If I had a working shack, I guess maybe here when this gets torn down and then this gets expanded out westward for more stuff eventually. I guess. Mushrooms considered a forage. I guess we just need to try eventually at some point. The eggs are going to go in here real quick while that is doing its thing. But let's see here. I got an eggplant I want to turn in. Some amaranth. Sunflower seeds. Sunflowers are sunflowers. There they are. The seeds can go over here. And the other stuff we're selling. Yes. Double checking and confirming. And it is now 9:40. Got money rolling in, hopefully. So, first things first, I want to go check out Cindersnap and find out if that's a thing I can get into. How do I get down here? Ooh, that mushroom, though, is tempting. Oh, I need to make bait. I hate to do this, but I have to immediately turn around and go get some bait. If I can. Because if I go fishing today for salmon, like maybe a little bit later, after I do my other errands, then, I'm going to not have any bait, and that's going to be a problem. I got, like, what, 9? I got 9. I need bug meat, which I believe I am not keeping in there. I think I'm oh, actually, I think I forgot to do it. I think I was keeping all my monster loot in here. I was going to move that to my resource chest. So give me this. I don't have a clue why sap is in here. That must have just been a mistake. I don't think I see... Oh, I got slime. I don't think I see any bug meat. I think we're out. I think I used it all. We do need to go to the mines. Oh, boy. Okay, well, we got some time on the salmon, so I don't have to go fishing today. I don't have to do that today. Mushroom tree seed. Place this on your farm to plant a mushroom tree. Will that survive winter? I'm going to play it safe and assume not, but that might be really cool to plant in spring. I do have a seeds chest now, so that's going to go in there. I'm going to play it safe and assume not. That's awesome. A mushroom tree seed. I don't know what I can do with mushrooms that's like... Come on, man. There you go. I don't know what I can do with mushrooms that's like super cool. But we'll find out. Okay. I need bug meat. So the plan is check Cindersnap so that I have knowledge. Otherwise, I'll never make it over there. Because I literally never make it over there to see Rasmodius. Actually, that's one of the things that I want to do. Is bring an artifact to Rasmodius and see if he likes artifacts. I've got a handful of artifacts that I'm not doing anything with. But I'm scared to get rid of them because like they're kind of hard to come by. So if I ever need them, they're not reliably findable. You know what I'm saying? I think I've got some extra dwarf scrolls. I was going to give him a dwarf scroll and just see if he likes it. But I'm not turning around for that now. If If I just keep running back and forth a billion times, nothing's getting done today. So that's just it's a log. I knew there was something over here that we forgot about. My axe is not strong enough, so we need to upgrade this pretty pronto. Okay, I know I said we weren't going to run back and forth anymore, but I could, if I am going to Clint for these geodes. What is my axe? A copper? I think we can make an iron axe, actually. Dude, I think we can. Hang on, I'm trying to get this moss. It's raining. Let me through. Nice. I think we can... My eye itches, and I'm trying to do things and itch my eye at the same time. There we go. We can do that. There's a bunch of moss. Oh my god. I do want... The moss is important for deluxe bait. That's why I'm doing this, even though we don't have bug meat. Go to Clint, do the geos, start upgrading my axe, pray that I don't need my axe for anything in the next couple of days. And then I can unlock that area. I love the frogs. And then we'll run to the mines and just kind of piddle around the mines for some, like, coal and bug meat and stuff. Mostly bug meat at this point. I need iron. Okay, so 5 bars, I'm pretty sure. We have plenty of iron. While I'm in here, we can just drop off the stuff I picked up real quick. Blap, blap. The trash can go in the recycler. I'm not going to deal with any of this right now. It will distract me. We must stay focused. We must hold steady. It's already 1:20. I think Clint closes at, like, 4. And we forgot, we have unlocked, I do want this moss. We've unlocked the carts, right? Can I use this? We've not used the carts yet. I want this, hang on. Plum me. Oh my god, there's just so much moss when it rains. Which is a good thing to keep in mind when you need moss. I can go to the mines and I can go to town. Is town the one right now? Yeah, let's go, we've got fast travel. Let's go, this is exciting. Clint, what's up? Let's process some of my geodes. See what we get out of this. Some coal. I do need coal, so that's great. Some kind of mineral. Some calcite. I think we've seen calcite before. I don't think we've seen this one. Jagoite. Okay. Yeah, Gunther needs that one. And let's see if we can get you to upgrade my axe. 5,000 bucks. But we need to do this sooner or later. Thank you, Clint. I'll say hi to Clint. Thanks, bud. Thanks, bro. Somehow the old town minecart system started working again. It's very convenient for getting to and from the mines. Don't get too cozy though. If you can start up so suddenly, it could just as well shut down. I'm sorry, what? Can it be shut down? Are you gonna shut down my minecart, Clint? Is that a veiled threat? Is this about Emily, Clint? Are you saying that if I get too cozied up with Emily, you're gonna shut down my mines? Are you gonna sabotage me? I don't think that's what he's saying, but I'm gonna role play in my mind that that's exactly what he's saying, because it's funnier that way. Okay, I didn't know if I had any rewards to speak of. So I've got an empty slot here, which is gonna drive me nuts. I'm just gonna slide these down a little bit. There you go. I'm not bringing any food. Well, I guess I got a plum. If I need to, I can eat the plum while I'm in the mines, but mostly I'm just killing bugs, so I should be mostly fine. Oh yeah, we can take the cart to the mines. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah! Oh, is this the glittering, wait, is this the glittering rock? Oh. This is either the glittering rock that the community center was talking about, or I just need to upgrade my pickaxe, which could be possible. I'm gonna meet you one day, you shady little merchant. I'm gonna meet you one day. Let's just jump in a little bit deeper. Let's see if we can find some bugs. In the early levels, I don't think you run into a lot of monsters. Some slimes. Do we want to pick up these torches? Nice. Maybe. Then I don't have to make them. It's not too dark down here yet anyway. I might as well. Free torches, baby. I don't know where I'm going to put them all. Eventually, I want to make like paths and roads and things all over my farm to get to places easy. I do not want to fight you with my pickaxe. That was a mistake. Geode, okay. I don't think I can hit these with my sword, no. There's a bug up there, that's exciting. Dude, I'm one-shotting those slimes, that is so satisfying. It's been a while since I've been this recent, high, or whatever at this level in the farm, in the mine. Been a while. I need a ladder. I've only found one bug. That's not gonna make me very much bait. That's not gonna do much for me, you see. I need like 5 bug meat. Actually, is it 1 bug meat makes 5 bait? I actually already don't remember. What is it? Yeah, 1 bug meat makes 5. And do I have any moss on me? I've literally got some moss on me. So I could do like that. Flap, and I can go in there immediately. Look at that. Already replenishing. Already. Look at us go. But I need more. I require more. I require much, much more. Mucho, mucho more, please. Oh yeah, this is the path with the... Oh, you scared me. A 1-shot. Get 1-shot, nerd. You spooked me. You dealt a whole nothing to... I'm only missing 2 HP. Ooh, bug, yes. Done. That's so good. Nothing in the cart. Okay, but there is a ladder here. I'll take it. I will take you. I can show you the world. I just did that for the stone. Just literally. I don't see any other bugs. Okay, fine. Be that way. Oh, I hear one. Crazy that I would rather see bugs right now than bats. Crazy, right? There was a time early on. Let's nostalgia trip a little bit. Remember when bugs were scary? The flying bugs were like really, really scary, and we were like, please go away. And we get like swarmed by them, and it was like a nightmare. Especially those little shelled ones that like shell up. Nice. I want whatever that is. I think that's topaz. There you go. I think. Let's find out. Am I right? Am I crazy? Topaz. Let's go. And there's a ladder. Let's just see if there's any other loot while we're here. I mean, while we're down here, as much as I am here looking for bugs specifically, we might as well nab what we can. Nothing up there. I'm not really trying to make progress, so to speak. Green algae. Oh yeah, wait, we need to, oh, that's it's a cooking recipe. I need to look at the cooking recipe for the whatever we can do with the fishing. What was it called? Some kind of plate of, it was like a sea foam super jelly something or other. I don't know. Because if that's something I can use for my sea jellies or whatever, that would be pretty good. I need to look at my oven when we get back home. I'll try to remember that. I already forgot about that. See, these guys used to be so scary. Now I one-shot them. Wow, that's crazy. I don't need ladders in my way at the moment. Is there anything actually over here? No, okay. Give me more bugs. Give me things to fight, to kill, to maim. I'm a bloodthirsty monster and I wish to cause death amongst the bug population. I'm evil. Evil. If we can get enough bugs and stuff over the next like day or two, I might upgrade the pickaxe right away and get it up to steel as well. The problem is I'm gonna end up blowing through all of my money on upgrades because they are sizable chunked costs. They're like 5,000 bucks. And I know I've got like 28, so like at 5,000 a piece, I can do like 5 upgrades, basically ish, something like that. But I'm pretty sure I have all the copper and steel that I'm gonna need. I don't know about gold. We don't have any. I don't know if gold is 5,000 or more. I don't know if it's 5 bars of gold or more. I think it's probably 5. I don't know. I don't think we've unlocked that yet. I don't know about gold, but getting everything up to steel would be pretty big. And in the winter, if possible, get the hoe and the pan up to gold so I don't have to worry about that for like another year. Or whatever. That's the plan. You guys like my plan? Pretty solid plan, I have to say so myself. If I said so myself, and I do, I think it's a pretty good plan. definitely more bugs at like floor 15 and on. Got to keep that in mind for the future. I started at 10, which wasn't too bad, but pretty slow. It's already 10:30. I already instantly found a ladder. All right, we'll just see if there's any bugs in here. All right, that might summon some bugs. Green. Ooh, oil. Yeah, let's go. Bring them. Is exactly what I want. Oh yeah, because I also have the minecart now, so I can kind of stay here a little bit longer. I don't have to run as far. That's true. I was just thinking I'm gonna have to get out of here soon, but really kind of not. Oh my God. Yes. You guys could have sent me more. It would have been chill. How are we doing on the bug meat? 22. Nice. That's gonna make a lot of bait. I think there's something else that I need bug meat for that is a craftable, but I don't know if it was important. What was it? Let's take a look here. What else required bug meat? Something needed bug meat. It might have just been like a food item or something. Oh, the bait maker I need to make with those corals. Because I could probably definitely do that. I haven't made one yet at all. I could make one. Not crazy important, but slime egg press. That'd be pretty cool. Do we have 100 slime? Wait, we may have discussed this before. Actually, maybe not. Maybe bug meat doesn't need anything except for bait. Is that it? Where did I miss it? There is the wild bait if I wanted to focus on fiber. Fiber's a little harder to come by. But bug meat and slime, that would combine both of those. A chance to catch 2 fish at once. Is it as good as deluxe? That increases my fishing bar size? It might not increase the fishing bar size at all. It might just give you a chance to catch 2. That would be pretty good. I'm gonna focus mostly on deluxe right now. We'll have to figure out what our fiber, bug meat, and slime situation. Because it is 5 whole bug meat and slime, but to go into just 5 wild bait, that is kind of crazy, actually. Bug steak, maybe that's the only other thing that takes bug meat. Wait, sturdy ring takes bug meat, cuts the duration negative status effects in half. That's not that crazy. Am I wearing 2 rings? What am I wearing? How do I know what I'm wearing? Here we go. Oh, I already have a sturdy ring. Oh, okay, so we're good. We're great. I can spend all of my bug meat on bait and feel totally fine about it. I won't have to feel bad about that at all. It's midnight. Yeah, we better get out of here. Was there any other bugs over this way that we didn't see? No, and nothing exciting either. There was a barrel. I guess I could have gone and smashed for a chance at something, but that is okay. That is okay. Let's get out of here. Let's get where? Oop, that was going down. Get me out of here. I want to go up. There we go. Minecart me, baby. This would be the time where it's like, imagine this is the moment where Clint's like, don't get too comfortable, and it doesn't work, and I'm like sprinting to get home, pass out in the rain, catch a cold. I've got a fever. I can't do anything the rest of like the season because I'm like sick and ill and past. Did we do our chickens this morning? I think so. Because they're all fed. There's no eggs. They're all good. Literally had a moment where I'm like, did I do that? That's part of my morning routine. But I really thought for a second, I'm like, did I though? Did I? I should have, but did I? God, I got 56 copper, but I already have 33 bars. So let's just keep doing the gold for now. Let's put that quartz away. Topaz away. I'll hang on to the geode. Let's go down here. I've got some torches. Those go in here. Let's put our stone and fiber. What's our fiber? Oh, we have 611 fiber. What's our slime? 151? The egg press needed like, the slime egg press needed like 100. So what I'm thinking is that we definitely could make a bunch of wild bait, but we just need more bug meat and more slimes. And I don't know what the slime egg does. So I'm not going to worry about wild bait right now, but one day we might. One day we might. That is a hefty 469 sap. What do I do with sap? What do I need sap for? I mean, something. I'm definitely not saying I don't need it, but what do I need it for? Let's put this retaining soil in here. Rice shoots are for spring. We're gonna have a good rice start on 5 of those. Mixed seed as well. Let's go ahead and make my bait that I'm excited to do. It's probably a faster way to do that than just clicking fast. How about shift? What's that do for me? Oh, nice. Nice. 110. I've got 123. I do need to make a topper. We can do that tonight, I suppose. The calcite needs to go in there. Oh, I've got all this moss on me now. Moss can go in there. I've got this plum that I didn't eat. I guess I can sell it. The algae's going over here. Let's grab an egg. I only have 1 egg rolling right now, I guess. What time is it? It's 1:30. 10 gold star. I'm going to sell that mayonnaise. That's going to be a mayonnaise that I sell. You know? Fish. We'll just grab a bream. We're getting really out of time here. It's like 1:30, 1:40. I forgot about George's birthday. I was going to bring him some food. Oh, golly. I just got so sidetracked, and I still got to go get salmon. George, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. I've disappointed George. I can't believe I've done this. I can't believe I've disappointed our Georgie Porgy. And now it's another fresh day on the Friendly Farm. Thank you all so much for watching this episode of Stardew Valley. If you're enjoying this series, please leave me a like. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!